Welcome back. Well, in a career that has spanned over 18 years, Ali Kreiger has accomplished so much. She has represented the U.S. in 3 World Cups, winning 2 of them in 2015 and 2019, and collecting 108 caps with the women's national team. She's currently playing for Gotham FC in what will be her final season. Say it ain't so. All while being a mother of 2 adorable kids and one half of the most fashionable couple in all of sports. Yes, you heard it from me. We are absolutely thrilled to welcome in Ali Kreiger. Ali, welcome to Morning Footy. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here.
We've been talking about it. We've been so pumped to talk to you because you've come on both my podcast and Alexis's podcast.
Yes.
And one of our most downloaded episodes, I think, was the one that we had with you. So I just have to give you a big thank you for that.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. No, It was so much fun chatting, and Alexis and I feel like we go way back now.
Yeah, we're the homies. The funniest guest we've ever had on our show, and that's including Trevor Noah.
Including yourself.
Yeah. Oh, well, I said guest. I mean, come on, Ali, you know. World Cups and everything, but who's going to be funny to me?
For all of you, so thanks for having me.
Of course.
Okay, so Ali, we've been talking all show about the U.S.'s performance against the Netherlands last night, a 1-1 draw. As somebody who is so close to that team, have won World Cups with them, what did you make of that performance last night?
I think, it wasn't our best first half of football that I've seen us play. So that was, I thought Netherlands came out. We started the game strong, but then Netherlands came out and, were pinging balls around us. I feel like they were finding the gaps in between the lines really well. And then they scored an early goal. I mean, early meaning 17th minute, but it seemed early for us because we're not necessarily on that side of things that often in the first half. So I thought, I was a bit nervous throughout because I can't really control anything. I'm not physically there to be able to help, and I'm not, physically there to be able to vocally help on the sideline. So it's a bit uncomfortable now. This is like the first experience I've had not being there. So that was an adjustment. But I do think the Netherlands are a really good team. Our really good team, and we came out in the second half a lot better and more organized, and then we kind of put them on their back feet. So it was a better second half. Hopefully, we can carry that second half into the rest of the tournament.
Ali, what's your setup like watching these games? Are you at home? Are you with friends? And the fact that you can't control things, are you like yelling at the TV? Are you grabbing a pillow? Are you freaking out? Are you calm? What's that experience like?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I'm more calm, cool, calm, and collected. But then when someone, hits the ball out of bounds or makes a missed pass or, doesn't shoot on target, I'm like, kind of yelling and a bit upset because I know how good we can be. And so, I do think that the players have been doing well under the circumstances and being in a new environment, especially a lot of these younger players jumping into these new roles. So it's been really enjoyable to watch, but I do get a little upset, obviously, just like any of us do when we're playing out there and the little details aren't as perfect as I think they could be.
Do you swear?
Other than that, I'm so proud of the team, and yeah, it's really exciting to see everybody, doing well as of now.
Ali, are you surprised that Vlatko hasn't gone to the bench more often when looking at the squad? Because I look at Ashley Sanchez and Lynn Williams, Alyssa Thompson, even Megan Rapinoe for that matter, are not getting an opportunity to come into the game and change it because we all know Rose Lavelle is a baller, and she comes in the game, but it felt like he could have taken a couple more risks, and it seems like he was playing safe. What would you like to see?
Well, I agree with you. I think that game yesterday needed a little bit more experience, especially into the second half, to really lift the team and possibly win the game. And so I value Lynn Williams a lot. I think she's such a threat. As a defender myself, playing against her every day, I'm like, I need to actually bring my best because this is going to be tough. So she I think can get in behind. She can get in between the lines. She's been doing so well for us, carrying the team on her back. Has 7 goals in the league, and so I thought she would be able to, bring that into the tournament. And I do think she could have been used. Pino, obviously, jumping into the game, she brings that individual magic as always, and that leadership, which I think is really important. And then again, I agree with you with Sanchez. I do think she's, very, individually technical, and she can change game, and she can create opportunities in the final third that I think we weren't seeing yesterday. And so I hope that moving forward, he gives these players a chance, because I was a bit surprised that, there were only, I guess, one sub yesterday. Correct me if I'm wrong. But,
Yep.
Rose Lau came in, and that was it. And yes, she elevated the game. But I do agree with you. I really hope to see a Lynn Williams, even in the 9, because our front 6 are so versatile. They can interchange, and, even Trinity Rodman can go in the 9. Sophia Smith can go in the 9. Alex can play wide. So I hope that, moving forward into the next game, that we see, some changes.
Coach Krieger, I like it. I agree with everything you've said. I do want to ask, from your perspective, you've played in these games and now you're watching this World Cup. What are your thoughts on some of the questions or some of the comments that people are making about how the U.S. are no longer the athletically dominant, that other nations aren't that scared of us, other nations have developed talent that can compete with us? Do you see the same thing? Are you seeing a field that is different from what you saw when you played?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not better or worse. It's just different. I feel like there's more investment, first and foremost, into the federations around the world, and so you're getting, with more investment comes better resources and quality amongst not only the players but the staff and the facilities and so on and so forth. And so the travel, the accommodations, everything is elevated, and so then you're going to get the best out of your players because, one, your players are being treated like professionals, and two, the players are happy, so they're going to give the best that they have every single day, along with the staff. And so I see that as, the bigger picture. And then two, yes, the players around the world are, playing in Champions League. They're playing consistently 10 months out of the year, or 11 months out of the year overseas, and their model is set up fairly well. I played there for 5.5 years. So a lot of the younger players, like 16, 17-year-olds, are in the first team playing Champions League. So I do think that, their model is benefiting a lot of their national team players now, because they're forced and put kind of into the fire at such an early age that they're able to compete at this high level, and not really be, fearful of playing on the world's biggest stage. And now everyone is going to bring their best game against the U.S. It's just undoubtedly that's how every team is. So no matter what, no matter who we play, we know that they're going to bring their best game against the U.S. And so you have to show up and you have to be ready to roll your sleeves up and get after it, no matter who it is. But yes, I agree with you. Teams are catching up. Teams are very technical now. It's not only our athletic ability that is going to win us games. It's just the mentality and the versatility of what we can bring.
Well, Ali, in news that we never, ever wanted to hear, you announced that this season with Gotham FC would be your final season. You're retiring at the end of it.
No.
I know. It's awful. Just
One more year.
You look like you're getting younger.
One more year. One more year.
Hey, money talks, money talks.
So I just, having the career that you've had, what has been your approach in this final season? What are some of the moments that you're kind of taking a pause and wanting to take it all in? What's this final season been like for you so far?
Yes, it's been incredible. Thank you for asking. It's, it's kind of surreal. I feel like 17 years has kind of flown by. I talked to some of our rookies and they're like, yeah, this is like my 8th game. And I'm like, well, you have a long road ahead of you. And Yasmin is, I know this is like her 3rd season, and I'm thinking to myself, where was I in my 3rd season? But anyway, it's been incredible. I'm trying to soak every training session in, every game in, even though I'm chasing around those, 20-year-olds and just, trying not to get beat that easily. But it's been really enjoyable. We're doing really well, so that also helps the season, for me to just really enjoy it. And then another thing is important for me is to give back to the fans who have been so supportive over the years. And so seeing them at every stadium, and cheering us on and seeing all the signs and the old Krieger U.S. jerseys has been really incredible for me. So I'm trying to give them as much as I can, back for all the support that they've given me over the years. And that's something that I really value throughout my career.
Ali, we are forever fans of yours. We are so appreciative of your time this morning. Thanks so much for joining us, and all the best in whatever is next. We can't wait to watch.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day.
Yes, go Bats.